Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So I know there's been a few glitches on eBay. It seems to be since the managed payments have come through. I've seen a few people having the same problems as me. And I've been having two in particular that have been causing me problems. So I thought I'd just share that, as well as some things that have sold in September, even though today's only the 24th, so we're not at the end of September. But September's been so good for me on eBay, especially compared to August. I had quite a lot of no sales days, and sometimes no sales days in a row, which is really scary. But September has just been whew. So the first issue that I did have was when I first got moved over to managed payments, which seems ages ago now. I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was right at the beginning when people were first being moved onto it. I got moved onto it, and I had a lot of trouble with people in other countries buying things from me. I had someone buy something from France and they paid for it, but when I went to print off the label, it came up with their address in France, instead of the GSP address, which is what I send all of my items that go abroad or go GSP, so you get the GSP address. But this one had like the France address, and I was like, huh? So I had to get in touch with eBay, and they told me to cancel the order, and then apparently if you cancel it and then the person buys it again, it works. I don't know. So that was the first issue, which wasn't that much of a big deal. And then the second issue I didn't even know it was an issue until I had some people contact me who were pretty mad about it and were pretty mad at me, and I was like, oh. So what happened was, I'll just show you actually. So if you look at all my items, let's go items for sale, and if you scroll down to my sold listings, okay, so it's showing everything that's sold today. It tells you the date that it sold on, 24th. This was yesterday, 23rd, 23rd. So you can see, like, I'm selling quite a lot every day, which is awesome. And you come down here, 22nd, but then look, there's a big gap. So from the 3rd of September to the 22nd of September, for some reason, it wasn't showing my eBay sold items. But, I didn't even know about it. I don't check my own sold items because things were still selling on my end. Everything was fine. So everything was selling fine, and I don't go on to my solds. I know other people like to do that. I do that to people as well, to see like what they're selling and stuff. But I know this has been an issue, especially with people on YouTube. I've heard about it on Nick and Andrea Hills, which I'm sure everyone knows who they are. They did a video not so long ago, actually, and they had a woman contact them, and basically they'd done a what sold video where they packaged their orders, and they'd packaged a load of things, getting it ready. And some woman had basically gone onto their sold items and couldn't see the item on their sold listings, so assumed that they were just making it up for whatever reason. And the same thing has happened to me, where my sold listings from the 3rd of September to the 22nd of September are not there. And I don't share all my sales on Instagram, but I'll share a few. And there was one day in particular where someone bought like 10 items or something in one go. And it was just like a load of skirts, and like all at once. It was like over £100. And I was like, woo! And I shared that on Instagram. And because that's not shown on my sold listings, turns out people were pretty angry. And I got some angry messages and I got blocked. So I thought I'd come on here and just tell you guys that this does happen. Not every item that you sell shows on your sold listings. And for whatever reason, all of my September listings, pretty much, before the 22nd, are not there. So when I realised that this was happening, I went into all my settings and had a look. And I was also having the issue of when my items were selling, they were still listed. I had something that had sold, but then I had a watcher pop up on that item like a few days later, and I was like, hang on, I sold this the other day. I thought I was going mad, but I went through everything and I had sold it, but it was still there. And I spoke to a few other people on Instagram and they were having a similar issue. So I found a setting. There's a setting where you can tick a box where it says, when you sell something, set quantity to 0 or end listing. And for some reason that was ticked to set it to 0. I didn't personally do that, so I don't know why that happened. But I'm guessing that's why the sales weren't showing up in my sold listings. But now all of a sudden they are showing up. I just wanted to add this in there to make it clear that I haven't blocked anyone from seeing my listings. I don't even think that's possible. I haven't blocked people seeing what I've sold. Like, I pretty much show you everything that I buy and everything that I sell and for what prices. Like, I have nothing to hide. But that's not even what's annoyed me is, if I wanted to hide them, like, I'm allowed. I would be allowed to do that. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's sold from the 3rd of September up until today. I know I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but I would just feel better about it. All right, so we'll go through some. This is just from the 3rd of September. So we just got some like really basic sales. 2 jumper, $11.99. Then one's cost me £1. I sold quite a lot of coats recently. These Mountain Warehouse ones always do really well and sell really quickly. I think most of the coats cost me around about £5. This was a nice sale. I have had it a while, but 35 quid I got for that, and that went abroad. Leather jacket. These went quickly as well. I think they were in a bundle, so they cost me about £2 or something. Berghaus pants, like walking pants, I think I took an offer of 18 of them actually. This cardigan I've had for ages, but of course it has been summer, so no one really wants a big Marks and Spencer's cardigan when it's hot. So yeah, that went for about 15. I think I took an offer on that as well actually, just because it had been hanging around a bit. This went really quick. Yeah, I listed it 21st of August. It was only a few weeks. And this was just another one of them vintage skirts that they're just selling away nicely. They cost me about £1.40 each, I think. And they're all selling for around £20. Another one of them skirts. I think I took an offer of 25 for this one. This was a really nice one. Really different. That has been listed 28th of July. That's not that long then. It feels like it's been listed a while. But that's like a winter one as well, isn't it? This one was so nice, and if this had fit me, I'd have kept it. It was just so nice, that one. I'm pretty sure I took an offer on that one as well. Just another one out of that big skirt bundle. This went really quick. An East like cardigan wrap thing. My lovely bamboo plant pot thing that I got for £8. Pretty sure I took an offer on that as well for like 58 or something. I got so many offers for like 40 or 45, but I wanted to hold out because it was so nice. It was a pain in the backside to package though, because them little bits there, they're just like so delicate, aren't they? They could break so easily. But yeah, that went, I'm sure it was 58, but that was really good profit in that one. Another fat face coat. These down and feather filled ones seems to go really well. I think this is like the third that I've sold recently, and I have a load more, and now it's like good time to get the coats on. So yeah, fat face coats, always a winner. Another one of these skirts, an alpaca wool skirt. Pretty sure I think all of the skirts, I usually take offers for like 18. Bowden fluffy teddy coat. That would cost me about £3. That was a really good one. I had these, all these leather boots for a while. I got loads of them like beginning of July, and they've just started to sell now. But again, they are like autumny, wintry, aren't they? Yeah, that's them ones. I thought they were really cool. Really different looking. My computer cannot handle multiple windows open at once. All right, standard M&S skirt. I did take an offer of 15 for that one. This was cool. I got 2 of these Edinburgh lamb's wool cardigans. And this one went really quick, which I was really happy with. 20 quid. This was a good one. I got these in just a bundle, a big bundle of loads of clothes. I'm pretty sure though I did take an offer of £12 for them. Another one of the skirts, £22. Bowden spotted cardigan. I did take an offer of 16 for this one. Another fat face hoodie. Fat face seems to be doing really well for me at the minute. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Like, it goes through phases. Does anyone else find that? Okay, this was the first Christmas jumper I've sold this year, and it was quite early on in September as well. For really good money, 20 quid. I might have took an offer of 18. But I don't think I did, actually. I think it was 20 quid. It was a really nice, really fluffy, cozy jumper, though. But yeah, it's not too early to get your Christmas jumpers on. I did take an offer of £9 for this one, just because it had... I did get a picture of it, but there, can you see that stain? It had a stain there. Otherwise, I would have been able to get a lot more for that one, so that was a shame, but still glad it went. This, I was going to keep this for my son because it was age 4, and it was new with tags. And someone asked me in my comments to do a video about how I do my photos, but honestly, guys, you don't even want to know how I do my photos. It's so unprofessional. Like this photo, this is on my bed, and I just have a roll of wallpaper. This wallpaper that I got off eBay, super cheap, and I literally just lay it flat on my bed and put clothes on the top of it, and then stand over the top of it and take pictures with my phone. That's how unprofessional my photo taking skills are. So no one wants to see that, I don't think. This was a good one. It was only, I think it was it Sainsbury? Oh, George. It was only a George skirt, but it looks really nice. I really like the style and stuff. I was tempted to keep it because I do like these big long ones in autumn, but that went really quickly. This coat I've had for ages, but obviously it's a very autumn winter coat anyway. So I'm glad to see the back of that because that has been hung on the back of my door for months. This was from a recent bundle I've got of a load of men's vintage clothes, and these all cost me £2, so they're all selling for between 15 to 20, which is really cool. Another standard M&S skirt. Oh, and the nice dress that I got when I showed this dress. I got it off eBay in an auction. I love the print on it. I really, really liked that. But yeah, that went anyway. This is another one of them items from the men's haul that I got. And yeah, it went really quick. I was really happy with that. Oliver Bonas leather ankle boots. And these were actually new. I think I took an offer of 25, which is decent because they cost me, I believe it was £4. It might have been £4.50 or something like that. So that was a good price. I've had this a while, have I? Yeah, all the bigger coats that I've got started selling, which is cool. Long Marks and Spencer's cashmere one for 35. Pretty sure I took an offer of this one for 32. Still really good price. All the coats cost me 5. And some more of the leather boots have started going. That's probably why I didn't do well in August, because the majority of my items are like chunky jumpers, long coats, big jackets and leather boots and things like that. So it's no wonder, is it, that things have started selling in September. All right, and then I'm just going to show you like this. I don't think you can see anything bad. This is the order that I got from one person who bought all these skirts, and I don't want to share anything. Yeah, all these skirts and this Laura Ashley cardigan, and this was a really nice Angora dress, and it came to, how can we block it out? Let's try and block that out somehow. £123 for that, which is awesome when you think about all these skirts cost me around £1 to £1.40 each. The cardigan and the dress, the cardigan would have been about £4, the dress would have been about £3. So probably about 13 or £14 into 120. Was it 123? That's the one that I shared on Instagram that I'm guessing caused all the trouble because people couldn't see it in my sold listings. So clearly I had just made it up. Well, I didn't. All right, another one of these long vintage skirts. I did take an offer of this one for 18. I'm pretty convinced that I did. These long black cord type skirts are all starting to sell now. They all cost about £1. So £1 into 12. Happy with that. Some more of the leather boots. I did take an offer again. It'll have been 20 or 22. Can't remember which one, but they've gone. Another one of the skirts. This went for decent money. Pretty sure. Most of these skirts have gone abroad actually. This Harry Potter bundle I was happy with for 40 quid. I didn't take any offers on that. They were in the best condition. There's only like one or two hardbacks. Yeah, they weren't in good condition. They had drawing in, as you can see. So 40 quid, I'm happy with that because they would have, I can't remember how much I paid for them, but it would have been, not a lot each. Another one from that men's bundle, I only listed it on the 20th. So that went pretty quickly. Probably should have put it on for more, I guess. But because everything in that box cost me £2. So, if I can turn it all into £15 to £20, that's plenty of profit, and for it to go quickly as well, so it's just a bonus. Another fat face feather and down-filled padded coat. I did take an offer of, I think, 20 or 22. for this one, just because it hasn't got a hood. So, you know, a coat, like big coat without a hood is kind of rubbish. And these Ralph Lauren jeans, they were nice. Yeah, dungaree jeans. They were cool. I've had them for quite a long time, actually. But again, they are very autumny, aren't they? And that leads us to the 22nd. I'll just pick out a few. I'm only going to show a few more because now my sold listings is working, so, you know, people can just go over there and have a look if they like. But this was a good one. Terribly dark picture. I don't know what was going on there. Karen Millen cardigan. Yeah, it was listed on the 15th, so that was like a few days. It did have, why I listed it only at that price, it did have there, that bit was a bit damaged, so that's why I put it for cheaper, but it still went. Bowden cardigan, I took an offer of this one for 18. It was pretty nice. This was another one in that men's vintage bundle that I just got the other week. Went super quick for £20. Another one of the denim skirts, I did take an offer of 22 for this one, just because they've been, it's only 31st of July. I keep feeling like they've been stuck around for ages, but they haven't really. And it is very autumny again. I really did like this one. It was really different. Yeah, that one went for 25. Pretty sure I took an offer though. I've just been taking offers left, right, and centre because, you know, even if I take an offer for 20, like this cost me £1.40, so I'm not gonna hang about for a few pounds anymore. I used to, but I'd rather just get stuff gone, to be honest. This one, actually, do you know what, is pretty good, even though it doesn't look like it, but it was damaged. And I wasn't even going to bother listing it anyway, but I thought, well, I've taken the pictures now, so I may as well. And it went really quick, even with the damage. Look. So even just like, there's literally like about £2 profit in there, but it's better than just like chucking it away or something. Another one from that men's bundle. I put this on cheap just because it looks a bit grubby to me, but I don't know if that's probably actually just the style. I've got this new teeth whitener thing off Amazon, and I think like with this light, it's looking a bit too much, isn't it? It's like that Friends episode. Have you seen that where he gets his teeth whitened? That's like how I feel right now. But anyway, these were, blah, 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 I can't even talk now. These were some more that I didn't think, I wasn't even really going to bother listing. I was actually going to keep them, even though they are extra large. But I really like men's baggy pants, like to wear, you know, like in the house and stuff. I just look, they're just like the comfiest things ever. So I was actually just going to keep these, but they went and they sold really quickly. And another one out of that men's bundle. Men's clothes seem to be selling quicker for me than women's clothes. Regatta. Oh, that's a good picture, isn't it, Sarah? Jeez. Regatta waterproof coat. And I think that brings us up to today. Yeah, I think that brings us up to today. So let me know in the comments if you've had any glitches that have caused you problems or caused people to be angry at you or something. So when I started getting all this crap about this glitch that's like nothing to do with me, I was actually just going to delete all of YouTube, delete Instagram, delete everything. Because, you know, there's enough like crap going on in people's lives. There's enough drama going on at the minute in the real world that we don't need this online. And I've seen like there's all this beef going on like with the reseller people, and I just want to like back away from all of that. I don't want anything to do with anything like that, you know? We're supposed to be having fun. YouTube's meant to be fun. Reselling is fun. It's not meant to be like this big serious thing. And I know that putting yourself on YouTube, you are inviting people to criticize you, and you know, you're always going to get people that are just mean and say mean things, and that's fine. But I am probably the worst person to be on here talking to people, because you know when people say you need to have thick skin, I like have no skin. I have no like barrier, and when people say mean things, they like go straight to my insides. People are like assuming that I have done something when I haven't, It's that kind of situation, and I really just don't like it, and I really take it to heart. And I usually just delete everything, delete all social media, literally move house is what I do. It's really childish, but that is what I do when there's been problems like that. I just like retreat into my own little world and block out everyone. Like, I just don't like it. So I was going to do that, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to do that this time, because then I've also got so many messages recently from people who have telling me like, oh, I've just found your match betting videos and I've just made like £1,000, and that is like the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing to get a message saying, because of your video, I have made this money. It's the best thing ever, and that like totally outweighs any negativity or anything. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that and run away and hide. I'm not gonna do that. But I just really don't want to be part of any drama. Keep it over there. Thanks. So for like the last week, I haven't read any of my messages on Instagram or barely any comments on YouTube or anything. Because I've been doing my usual retreating, which is what I do, just retreat and hide and ignore everything. And I know that 99.999% of them are just, normal people who are just being nice or just saying hi or whatever. So please don't think I'm just ignoring you to be mean or something. I really work really, really hard to keep positive and to keep active and to keep productive every day. Like, it's a real struggle. It's not just something that comes naturally. You really have to work. It's a real effort that goes into keeping happy and keeping positive and things. So I don't know, maybe it'll just be best for me to just completely block comments, or just get someone to like filter them somehow. I don't know, but please tell me I'm not alone. Please tell me there's other people that are like me. I mean, if it was like criticism for something that I'd actually done, if I'd done something like wrong and people were like, hey, you did this, I'd be like, yeah, I did. But when I've really done nothing and just tried to help people, I suppose that's the thing though, isn't it? No matter what you do, there's always going to be this. There's always going to be people kind of trying to bring you down. But thank you so much to everyone who's supportive and nice, and that is the majority of you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.